Hello, Earl Musick here, United Country Real Estate, and I'm also your North Central Idaho Realtor land pro for any hunting property desires you have. This is Scotland Ranch, make an excellent hunting property. It is 2,800 acres and it is full of wildlife. Deer, elk, pheasants, turkey. Pretty much everything Idaho has to offer is running around on this ranch. And so if you have any interest in that at all, please give me a call. This was a promotional video that was done for Scotland Ranch while they were in operation. Unfortunately, if you don't already know, they were forced to close in 2020 due to some health problems of the owner. And so this is a great property. You could open it back up as a hunting ranch, or you could choose to be selfish and just keep it all for yourself. So if you have any interest, please give me a call. And if you've got more interest on it and would like to look at more videos on Scotland Ranch, you can do so. My YouTube channel is called Idaho Real Estate. Please subscribe. And the playlist is Scotland Ranch. Enjoy the video.
First morning, I'm really laid down, about to go hunt with those people. And hopefully get a buck first try. That's the bullet I should use when I shoot my buck. One bullet.
A little nervous. A lot of practice for a lot of months. The kids have been working real hard, making sure they're steady and ready to make a one-shot kill shot.
I'm nervous and excited
And cool. Don't forget cool.
Oh, not cool.
Yeah, so I wanted them to have to hunt, and certainly do spot and stalks. I mean, that's the way we hunt. And so we had hunted all morning, and we saw a couple little bucks that we weren't too interested in, and they were a long ways away. We would have had to put a stalk on them. And so we walked all the way around this huge ridge, and we ended up using the scope and spotted deer at probably 1,500 yards away. I mean, just long ways away. We saw a hunter's buck that we call the cactus buck. Man, he was just real funky, still in velvet with points going everywhere, and as thick as an elk antler. So we decided we want him. In fact, my daughter saw it and said, I don't think I want to shoot it. I was like, oh, okay. And I said, Hunter, do you want to? And he's like, absolutely.
And I'm like, ooh, I want him, since after I saw him after her, and she gave it to me.
Well, as it played out, I wound up inadvertently with a ringside seat, only because I out-hiked everybody, okay? And they had to leave the old guy behind, and it just happened that where I got left behind turned out to be a ringside seat while my grandson shot his first buck.
Hunter looked at me and said, or he didn't look at me, he was looking at the deer in the scope, and he said, Dad, he said, I'm nervous. I don't know if I want to shoot. And I said, take a deep breath, let the gun surprise you when it goes off.
Before he saw us, then he went up and he turned around, and then perfect position, then I shot him.
It took a little while, and then boom, he shot, and it felt like an eternity for that bullet to hit.
I just shot him right in the heart.
Hey, what is it?
Big buck. Don't check it. He was humongous, but it was also a bad spot where I shot him. He was in the middle of a ditch.
Yeah. I've never felt anything like it.
I probably haven't either.
Gosh, what?
Oh my God. Is that rare?
It's the stuff that goes around it when they shed.
They usually rub it off, and that's why horns look so much cleaner than that. But when you get one in velvet, it's very rare. Like, very rare. It's like finding a diamond. This is the meat. This is the hide.
Dad, deal's a deal.
What?
I gotta ride with him back to camp after we go get that other one.
That's right. You know, Nicole's deer was really interesting because we saw that again from about 1,500 yards away. So you see this? Oh, yeah.
I don't see anything.
Oh, yeah. He's nice. It's a great buck. Oddly, it was all you could see was its rack. Gorgeous yellow grass with these dark antlers coming up on both sides, wider than his ears. But he was in a real awkward place because there was no good way to get to him. So we went right at him. We had to crawl under a fence. When we crawled under the fence, we actually had to crawl on a fence slide, no less than 100 yards. All muddy, going through stickers. It was awesome.
But as we were army crawling, Hannah was just like, I gotta get this, like
just everything you want to have to do in a hunt. We finally got up to him about 100 yards away, and Nicole got set up on a fence post.
When I got my gun on the buck and I saw him through my sights, the one thought in my mind was, I gotta stay still. Like, I gotta make sure everybody stays still, because if we make any sudden movement, he's gonna go. And so when I saw him turning his head around, I'm like frozen. Like, I don't know if I can move or not, because I don't know if he's looking at me.
And he stood up, and she only had a split second to shoot.
I shot, and then it took off, and I got really nervous that I was gonna lose it.
It looked like a good shot, but we all kind of thought it was back a little ways, and so we hustled down around. We thought we were gonna have to track him down to the bottom of the draw. We didn't see him, so we waited, and Joseph went back up to where the deer, we thought the deer was when she shot. And, it was laying 15 steps away from where she shot, right through the heart. Again, just a perfect shot. He's dead.
And then when we found it, I was really, really happy, really, really excited.
Oh, she did it!
That's a very nice buck.
Holy cow!
Look at the mass and the fork.
Oh my gosh!
Lift him up!
I was kind of excited for my sister to shoot a deer on the first day of hunting.
What a nice buck!
He's huge. Look at the base of the head.
That's
He
crazy.
looks like an elk.
Yeah, she has a lifetime memory there. Beautiful. And a big buck, beautiful buck. Dream buck.
That's a buck of a lifetime.
We both got awesome butts.
Hey.
And this?
I had to. He said I could do it.
Shot him right through the lungs, or right through the heart. There's his heart. Let's see, you hit it. You got a hole in the heart.
Let me see it, Dad. Let's show the camera, Dad. Hello! Is that pee, Dad? Dad, is that pee?
That was pee.
There's a bunch of those out here.
You're the real deal, Nikki Faith. The real deal. There's your... There.